Welcome to Straight Out the Wazoo with Stephen
and Chandler.
Your new favorite podcast. I'm gonna be straight up honest with you.
Yeah.
I scroll through TikTok and I see white dudes that look exactly like us get a bunch of likes. And I'm like, we could do that. Because arguably, what do they have that we don't?
Money,
No. Oh, yeah.
fame,
Yeah.
apartment in LA.
Probably. Other backing. Big company. Probably.
Mhm.
They all pretty much work with Barstool somehow.
Mhm.
Yeah, I didn't think about that. So, man, tell me about your life. What you been up to, man?
You know, live a life working, stacking that money.
Yeah.
Recently got engaged to a woman. You know, 2 legs, 2 arms.
Missed my chance on that one.
Yeah, I mean, it's never too late.
Yeah.
We're engaged right now.
Yeah.
You could object.
That would be pretty funny.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
standing up there as your best man,
You just,
arms crossed, like teary-eyed. Yeah. Who has any objections as to why these two cannot get married? And I'd be like, he took a shower with me first. You know?
more than one.
Yeah, a couple of them. Yeah.
Who's counting?
Yeah.
Yeah. What about you, man?
I also recently got engaged over a year ago.
Word.
Yeah, to a woman, 3 legs, 4 arms.
Oh, shit.
Found her at Chernobyl, fuck, you know.
Trivago?
Hotel.
Mm.
Yeah, but it's pretty cool having a woman that loves you.
Yeah.
That's new for me, you know. So that's pretty cool. Being engaged and such. Haven't done any planning. It's been over a year. I don't even know what our colors are.
Well, me and my girl are both white, but it didn't take over a year to figure that out.
Yeah, well,
Done a little planning, getting
I'm
things together.
colorblind. So.
Oh, you don't see color.
No,
Yeah.
no, don't.
Power to you.
Yeah. But yeah, I know we have colors, and she's told them to me a bunch of times, but I don't ever remember them. Not even once. I still think it's green and copper, and she's like, "No, you dumbass." I'm like, well, "What is it?" But we went and looked at one venue. It's pretty nice. It's a tree house. It's like a fairy tale.
You ever have a treehouse growing up?
I didn't even have a tree growing up. I barely had a house growing up. It wasn't even a tree house. But
What's the attraction? You never had a treehouse?
oh yeah. I also played this game one time that took place in trees.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty cool. Pretty cool game.
Yeah. We picked a venue too. It's next to a train station.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Holocaust? No.
No.
Where at?
Oh, next to a train station. In Macomb, you know.
How far of a drive is that from where y'all live?
Like 25 minutes.
Cap. It's like 25 minutes to Macomb from here.
Yeah, but if you drive fast.
Yeah. How fast did you drive there?
I didn't drive.
Who drove?
My girlfriend.
Yeah. Well, fiance.
Oh, fiance.
Yeah.
My bad. I'm the DJ. I play all the bangers.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Did it really take 25 minutes, or you just...
I don't know. I'm not good with time. Sometimes it's like, yeah, I lasted really long that time. And she's like, babe, that was 4 minutes.
Hey, that's a long time.
Yeah.
That's a long time
Yeah.
to be doing what you got to do. Yeah, the one we went and looked at is like an hour away.
Oh.
Some Mindy Hall.
Hmm.
But it's really pretty. Really nice. And there's an old lady who looked like she had like hair implants, maybe.
Word.
Yeah.
And from Turkey?
What?
Turkey?
No.
Nah.
Turkey.
Hair implants from Turkey. Haven't you seen every celebrity is going to Turkey to get hair implants? Mike from Impulsive. Every celebrity is getting hair implants from Turkey.
I don't think
What's
that's
your
true.
cat doing, bro?
Sorry, he's a weird looking hamster. He does what he needs to. What were we talking about? No, I don't think she went to Turkey. It was jet black. Her hair was. Dang. She was, I don't like, very obviously dyed, very obviously thin. You know? Could have been so I wrote down some questions. We're going to do the segment. We're going to call it We're Practically the Same Person, which is an inside joke between me and him that you would get if you were inside of us. Okay, so the basic concept of it is we're going to ask each other a series of questions, and we're going to try and answer them. Does that sound about right?
Sounds correct to me.
Okay. What would you do what would I do if I was a girl for a day?
What would you do if you were a girl?
What would I do if I was a girl for a day? Pretty good question. I can tell you
Obviously,
who I would do.
I mean, I feel like you let all the homies hit.
Yep, and that's pretty good.
That's the most generous thing you could do.
Yeah, well, I got black hair, not ginger.
Okay. I mean, I think you'd probably jump, see what that's like as a woman.
Probably so. Probably. The actual answer is that very first thing you said. That would be the actual. Like,
have sex with homies?
Yeah. Just so we can connect.
One time or each, like, individually? One day? Like, you're only for a day?
Yeah, I'm a girl for a day.
So, are you just...
I got, like, 3 homies, so it's not going to take long.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure all of you guys come quick. So, all right, now you ask me one.
I got you. All right, you ready?
Yeah.
This one's marriage related.
Okay.
Fuck, marry, kill.
Okay.
Me, your fiance, and Hitler.
Well, I'm obviously gonna marry my fiance because I love her. Wait. Oh. I'd probably marry Hitler.
Okay.
And now I got to choose between killing you and killing my fiance. But when I think about Hitler, like I'm sure like he had a nice estate that got left behind. Well, no, actually, now I think about it, I don't want to marry Hitler because he made Eva Braun kill herself, and I don't want to do that. So I'll kill Hitler.
Okay.
I'll fuck you 2 or 3 times, and then I'll marry Bill, I guess. So,
I guess that wasn't as good of a question as I thought.
yeah, I had to think about it too much. If I was in the NBA, what would be my signature move? Same stats that I have right now. But like Make-A-Wish let me play 1 game.
Probably the back him down, shaky shake with the ass.
Yeah. Close. It would be getting back on D. That would be my signature move. I would fucking sprint, dude. I would run.
You think you can outrun NBA players? Right now,
The
same
white ones?
stats you got now?
The white ones, yeah. Kevin Herter I could beat in a race. I could beat Kevin Herter in a race.
Okay.
Yeah.
Makes sense. I got you. This is similar to the first question you asked me. So what would you do if you switched bodies with me for a day?
Take a bunch of pictures.
What do you mean by that? Like, what kind of pictures?
Just on my phone.
Of your face?
With your face. Your body, you know. I go out and do things like I'd probably go to like a gay nightclub or something as you.
You don't feel like you can do that as yourself?
It wouldn't be as funny if I did it as me, you know. And then we're like,
I feel like I get my body back the next day. Things are gonna feel a little.
yeah, your ass is gonna hurt. So, okay. What is my opinion on feet?
This one's easy.
The body part, not the person.
Feet is his second love. Feet is his religion.
Yeah, very true. Christianity. Feet. You got one more question?
Nah.
No. Okay.
If Chandler was a cookie, what cookie would he be and why?
If Chandler was a cookie, Chandler was a cookie, he'd probably shortbread.
Damn.
Shortbread cookie.
Why?
I've never had one. So I just thought it would I don't know, you're 5'7".
Okay.
I don't know.
Makes sense. All right, man.
What was my first big boy purchase? Like I got a little money and I went out and bought something the same day.
First big boy purchase. So would this be like
you knew me, like we were like borderline best friends, practically the same person.
probably one of your first like over $100 Lego sets?
No, it was a Stormtrooper helmet.
I was close.
Yeah.
One time he sent me a picture of it. That was the only thing he was wearing.
Yeah. I don't know. I probably shouldn't bring this up, but I mean, I guess I could just cut it out. But do you remember that time I was back when I lived at Beth, and I was trying to get you on the game, and we were still in school, and I was like, "What are you doing, man?" I FaceTimed you. I was like, "What are you doing, man?" And you're like, "Beating off."
I've said that to a lot of people. Everybody tries to contact me while I'm beating off.
Yeah, well, you
but
answered
never for the reason that I'm wanting.
Yeah, you answered me.
Okay.
And then I said, "Prove it." And do you remember what you did?
I panned down. Showed a little action. She ain't gonna tell me prove something and expect me not to do it.
Yeah. Prove you ain't gay, dude. Kiss me on the mouth.
Yeah. That's gonna be on our what's that thing with the P?
Pornhub?
Yeah.
Is that what this has been? We're practically the same person. It was a pretty good segment, if I do say so myself. This is a good, easy question, man. How many kindergartners do you think you could beat in a fight? Like they come at you in waves, so like
okay, so
fight
like,
one,
like Call of Duty
fight
Zombies.
2, yeah, then 3, 4. How many rounds do you think you go in with kindergartners?
I think I can get about 12, and then from there they're overwhelming me. I'd be too tired. And
what damage can a kindergartner do to you there?
when I was in kindergarten, I kicked my teacher in the shins because she tried to sit me at a table with all girls, and I was like, "I'm gay," and got her ass.
Yeah.
And then she held me back.
Yeah.
She said it because I had a speech impediment. Blue eyes now, I can't talk. Come on, man.
Yeah, but you're doing real good nowadays.
Yeah.
Very articulate when you talk. You really got held back in kindergarten?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
You knew that.
I did know that, but I forgot that.
Well, now you remind that.
Yeah. I dropped out of kindergarten the first time.
Really?
Yeah.
Stuff happened?
No, they would drop me off at school, and then I would go, "I want my mommy. I want my mommy. I don't want to be here. I want my mommy."
Dang.
Yeah. And then they would take me home to see my mom.
Yeah.
And eventually, they just stopped taking me back to school, and I'm like, well, that was pretty easy. That was pretty simple. Got out of that pretty quickly.
Yeah. You want to get into our live action role play?
Oh, yeah. We're going to do a scenario. We got a couple on here. The first one, we're going to do this one. This one's going to go pretty quick. You're a cop.
Okay.
And you just pulled me over. Here's my license!
Do you know what you were pulled over for today?
You smelled your wife's pussy coming from my car.
Nah. You was going too slow.
Yeah.
In the school zone.
Well, I had to see where they were.
Where who were?
Them.
Who's them?
The guys who keep fucking your wife at the school zone.
You can take your hands off the wheel.
Okay.
Put them on the front of the car.
Just like your wife. In the school zone.
Sir, this is not your ID. This is a Uno reverse card.
Yeah. Get on the ground. You're under arrest for letting too many dudes fuck my wife. And scene. That was pretty good.
Yeah.
You did. I like the next scenario. Stephen, which is me, podiatrist. Chan, patient. Okay, so I'm looking at my chart here. Chandler, is that?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead and take your socks in your. Are those my socks?
No, these are mine.
Okay.
They kind of. What's wrong with my feet, sir?
I don't know. What brings you in here today?
My feet? I walked.
That's a good way to get to a podiatrist. How long?
About size 8.5.
Okay. It says here, my dick swing too low.
Yeah.
That's what the nurse put on my chart here.
Well, she looked a little distracted when I was showing her my feet.
Yeah.
She said, take your socks off, and I had one on it too. So I kind of slipped it off.
Yeah, that's where I keep my third sock as well. Yeah, let's just take a look here. Yep. You have chlamydia.
Damn.
And scene. You've been wearing those socks a lot.
Yeah. I worked in these socks, and then I went to the gym in these socks.
I can tell.
Yeah, I didn't tell you smell them.
You didn't tell me not to. That was pretty. Trying to think about what your foot smells
like. Kind of smells like cheddar.
Yeah, I was gonna
some type of cheese.
My thought process was if you took cookie dough and left it out too long, and then you threw like a little mozzarella in there and microwaved it.
Yeah, I think my dog chews on these socks sometimes.
Those really look like my socks.
Really? You might have bought the same pack because
probably so.
We're practically the same person.
Yeah. I have a couple pairs of your underwear still as well.
Yeah, you wear them?
No, I wore them that one time. Whenever I had to wear them, probably for some reason shit my pants or something, and you let me borrow a pair.
Yeah.
But after that, usually I just look at them, and when Belle leaves, I'll hold them.
Yeah. When was the last time you shit your pants?
Probably when I was
like not. It doesn't even have to be like a shit. Like you sharted.
Oh. Like 3 days ago? Probably.
Deadass, I sharted this year. Or no, not this year.
Yeah.
Because this year just started. Last year I sharted in Shannon's bed.
Yeah.
No cap.
One time, dude, that reminds me of a funny story. I was like probably like 7, and I was sleeping in the bed with my dad, and I shit my pants while I was sleeping. Just flowing shit my pants while I was sleeping.
Dang.
Yeah, it was probably the worst moment of my life up to that point.
Were you dreaming?
Yeah, you know, like it was literally like, you know, like you
I had a
dream.
pee dream.
Yeah, and then you pee your pants. Yeah, I dreamed that I was going, and then the train left the station. It was a mess. But yeah, I don't know. I probably haven't sharded my pants. Probably legitimately like left a stain. There might have had one that like, you know, itched when it dried, but it didn't leave a stain in the underwear probably in the last couple months.
Word.
But
I used to wear a lot of tidy whities when I was a kid. Not the smartest idea.
when I was a kid, I used to just wear no underwear. Did you ever get hand-me-down underwear? Well, you didn't have a brother.
Yeah. Well, I still got hand-me-down. This was my sister's.
Yeah. What was that like?
Not a lot of room
Yeah.
for
Girls have little dicks, yeah. I've noticed.
Yeah, me too. Well, no, I thought I was a girl, but it was just cold.
Yeah. Yeah. I've been there before. I was there earlier today, actually.
Yeah.
If we go over there and zoom that camera in, you think I'm there right now. Yeah. How old do you think you were when you first realized that girls had different parts?
Since I grew up, you know, with sister and all that, I think I knew at a pretty early age that she wasn't slanging that ding-a-ling around. Probably once I could pee outside and she couldn't. So I knew something was messed up.
Well, if she couldn't pee outside, it sounds like she's just not committed.
Maybe that. Maybe she's lazy.
Yeah. I was probably, which I grew up with which I had sisters, they all moved out, you know, and I was still a little child. I wasn't thinking about parts back then.
Yeah.
You know. Why don't, do you ever just sit down to pee?
Yeah. Mainly when I'm trying to waste time. I'm scrolling on the ticker top.
I'll sit down to pee.
Similar reasons?
No, not for similar reasons, just because I want to get in touch with my feminine side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably the best way.
Yeah. Either that or go to like a rally or something.
I went to rallies one time.
I don't really like it.
Me either. The fries are better when you buy them from Walmart.
I don't think I've ever bought rally fries from Walmart.
Me either. But I've eaten them from Walmart.
I might have eaten them. But I don't remember. I don't remember a lot of things.
You remember cafeteria food at school?
Yeah, I was talking about this the other day. There was this kid that we went to school with. And he looked at me one time, when you know, in BHS, when you get into the cafeteria, they have that sign, and it would have written what was like the meal for the day.
Yeah, it was like the menu laid out.
Yeah. And this kid looked at me, and he was looking directly at it, and he turns to me and goes, "Hey, what are we having for lunch?" And I go, "Read the fucking menu." And he goes, "I can't read."
This was high school.
This was high school, yeah.
Did you end up telling him?
No, I didn't like the kid, so I went, "Well, you'll see when you get up there." So,
Cafeteria food was always hit or miss.
yeah.
Some of them was like,
Had you moved by the point where that one guy put the other guy through a table over a chicken nugget? Or are you
I think I was still there, but I wasn't in there. I wasn't in that period.
Yeah, I wasn't in there either, but I remember I was a period right after, and someone stopped me. I can't remember who it was, but it was one of our mutual friends, and he's like, "So and so just put what's his name through a table over a chicken nugget."
I think it was one of those spicy chicken balls.
Yeah, which was a wild thing.
That was hidden. That was too spicy for white people.
Yeah, that's why I didn't eat them.
I would. Balls.
They would give you ranch
balls,
with them, so you could.
And balls.
Yeah, you could put a little ranch on the ball.
I don't like ranch.
Why not?
Flavor.
Yeah. What do you think is the weirdest thing you eat?
You?
Uh,
What do you think is the weirdest thing you eat?
probably.
Yeah, sauerkraut.
No, I'm not that Jewish. Isn't that just pickled cabbage?
I think so.
Or is that kimchi? What's kimchi?
Kimchi is
Pickled cabbage, right?
a character off of Mortal Kombat.
Kimchi? I thought that was the leader of North Korea, dude. I thought that was the little short guy with the slick hair, right? What was what'd you work out? You said you worked out today?
I did not work out today.
You told me earlier when I smelled your foot that you worked out today.
Oh no, I worked out in these socks.
So those are 2-day socks.
2-day, maybe 3-day.
How do you do that?
I just put the same socks on I wore the last day.
Is that like
Actually, I think this is 2 days, so it's not that bad.
I think that depends on who you ask.
Well, I don't do that much in them. I just work
Go to
for
the
like
gym.
a 8-hour shift and then go to the gym for an hour and sweat in them all day and come home and walk around in dog fur.
Yeah, it's not a lot. Yeah. I could. Well, I'm the type of person, dude. If I put on a pair of socks to walk outside, when I come back inside and I take those socks off, those socks are officially dirty. I will not wear them again.
Do you wash your feet? Like when you take a shower, do you take the time to pick up your foot and wash it?
I do.
I
don't get in between the toes. Are you one of those guys that's like the water will get it?
Basically, but I do my thighs up into my knee. I wash that area, and then my calves and my legs kind of get washed by the water that runs down them.
What about behind your ears? You wash behind your ears?
I do wash by my ears.
I know.
Not gross.
Do you wash? You don't wash your feet, big dog. But do you wash behind your ears when you're shampooing, or do you like use body wash and get behind your ears?
When I'm shampooing.
Oh, I feel like that's the most common thing.
Yeah.
Probably. Work smarter, not harder, right? But yeah, I definitely pick up my foot and rub the soap on it.
You're weird.
Yeah, I guess so. I don't ever have any acne on my feet.
I don't have acne on my feet. You just saw them.
Yeah, I'm a podiatrist. Remember? I saw 'em. I know what you got down there.
Sometimes I let my girlfriend clean my feet for me.
Really?
With her mouth.
Yeah. What? I'm trying to think. One time I licked Belle's foot.
What was her reaction?
Oh my God! Stop! No! I said no. Don't do it. You. Pretty much
Word.
that.
Yeah.
Which was pretty much the same reaction the first time we had sex. So. Cut that out, editor. Cut that one out. Yeah, man. I was trying to buy New Balances. I know she got them.
Mm-hmm.
Anytime I want to buy New Balances, Bill tells me, "No, you'll look like a grandpa." And I go, "What about Chandler? He wears New Balances and they look cool on him." She goes, "No, they don't. He looks like a grandpa." And I just wanted to get your statement on that.
I think New Balances are kind of in now, especially if you're like West Coast, stuff like that. They're like really big up there. Yeah. Jack Harlow, those New Balance.
Jack.
You know, he does that. What's poppin'?
Never heard it. Have you heard the song, You Picked a Fine Time to Leave Me, Lucille? You heard that one?
Nope.
Yeah, Jack goes crazy on it.
Jack who?
Hard load. Hard load.
Yeah.
Hard load. Would you let Shannon start on OnlyFans?
I don't care what she does as long as she's making that bread. You can do stuff on OnlyFans without getting completely nude.
Yeah.
I feel like it's hard to make money like locally. Like it depends on where you live.
Yeah, and then it's like,
and if you already have a following on something.
it's like weird because like at first, the only people you're gonna look at is pretty much the people that
Your family.
yeah. Well, I don't know about your family, maybe not them, but the people from your town.
Mm.
I used to be really against any type of anything like that, but then I was like, I started working jobs and having to make money, and I was like, you know what? If I can stay home and play video games all day, you can fucking chop your hair off for all I care and duct tape it to your titties. Whatever you have to do.
I don't know if you make money for hairy titties. I don't know if there's a market out there for that.
There's at least one guy.
That one category of the year.
Nah, you got hairy feet? I just saw them.
I have a couple hairs on my knuckles on my feet, but not like on the outer palm. I feel like you have hair on the outer, like, mid.
You want to see?
Yeah.
My socks are coordinated, so I know which foot to put them on.
Right or left? Yeah. See, you have hair covering over your foot like a comb over.
Yeah. Yeah. Comb over.
Yeah. You ever seen Kim Possible?
Yeah.
You know that one monkey guy with the feet with hair on them?
Yeah. No. Yeah, I know what you're talking about, man. This is the first episode of the podcast, and we both showed our feet.
Sounds like we're off to a good start.
Yeah.
Sounds like we've got off on the right
guy. Got off on him good.
foot.
Yeah, foot. I don't have anything else written down here.
We can try to freestyle rap.
Okay, yeah.
Let me throw some words out for you.
Yeah, throw some words out. Acapella.
Okay.
Acapella.
Chain.
Chain. CHAIN.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Foot.
Chain foot. Yeah.
Laundry.
Okay, and I'll give you 3 words to go after me. Ribonucleic acid and acetaminophen. Cat.
Okay.
What were my words? Chain.
Foot. What was the last one?
I started thinking about
Laundry.
Okay. Yeah. Had to find my rhythm real quick. Yeah. I went outside to do the laundry.
Oh.
Yeah. When I was outside doing laundry, I saw the solemn tree. Yeah. I wrap a chain around the solemn tree, take it out. Now it's lonely. KISSING. What was my last word? Foot. Yeah, I smelled your foot, motherfucker.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Bars?
Yeah, well, I don't fuck with those. They just took Juice WRLD from us.
Okay. Got you. Ready for this one? Oh. I like dude. Mike like magic. Put it in my ribs, ribonucleic in my acid. Yeah. You know what amphetamine? Letamine, expedamine, letabline. Cat.
Oh, when he said, what did you say about ass?
Put it in my.
Yeah, when he said put it in my, I felt that. Yes, dude.
What a day.
That shit spoke to me, son. God damn. I'm like, golly. What was your favorite movie as a kid?
Joe Dirt.
Yeah. What was the name of the main guy in that movie?
Dirty Joe. Actually, I think my favorite movie as a kid was probably some by Disney. Maybe Dinosaur. You know that one?
Yeah, I know it. I was real big into Nemo.
I didn't really care for Nemo. He seemed like a crybaby.
Yeah, well, so was I. But my mom had just died. So. But really weird. Love Nemo, can't swim.
Can you doggy paddle?
I'm a human, same name.
If I put you in a body of water, like you can't touch the bottom, how long are you lasting?
Am I allowed to swim to shore?
You just said you can't swim.
Yeah, well, I can float on my back and I can move forward. But I can't, like, tread water.
Okay.
Yeah. Am I allowed to, do I have to tread water or can I float on my back?
I guess you can float on your back.
Yeah, I'll be all right. And can I swim? Like, can I move?
I guess you can move, but you can't swim because you just said you can't swim.
Oh. Could I...
Okay, what's the definition of swimming?
Like, being in water, not dying?
Okay. So a rock is swimming. Well, the rock's not living.
Yeah.
The rock.
Yeah. If he's in a body of water. Anytime I get in the shower, I say I'm swimming. Like, right back, babe. I'm going to go for a swim really quick. And I take a shower.
I heard you could do any impression of any celebrity underwater.
Yeah.
Can you give me one?
Okay, this is my impression of Joe Rogan underwater. Yeah, man, let's think about it. Like, DMT is pretty good for the brain, and how many research study the phone.
If I close my eyes, it sounded nothing like him.
Yeah. Say, I'm by myself a lot. I'm alone a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I started doing this thing recently where I'll drive. I'll be driving, I'm listening to like music or something, and then I'll try and sing whatever song I'm listening to in like a random voice. Today it was Elmo. I tried to do Elmo singing. I don't even remember what song it was. Oh, it was the I don't.
Who sings it?
I don't know. I stayed up with you all night. Had I known how to save a life.
Save a Life by the something.
The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I was just like, I was sitting there and I was like, what does Elmo sound like? And I was like, Elmo! 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 I was trying to find it.
Yeah.
Never really found it. I found this thing where I did this weird thing with my throat, and it was just like, Elmo loves hogs. And I just sang like 4 songs in a row, just like, something in the orange tells me. just wasted 15, 20 minutes of my life doing that today. The other day ago, it was Mort. I was trying to be Mort from Madagascar.
Yeah.
So I was trying to find Mort, like where Mort would be at. And the phrase I chose to try and find Mort was, King Julian, I'm going to fuck you in the ass, King Julian. But it sounded like this. King Julian! I'm going to fuck you in the ass, King Julian! And then I wasted another 20 minutes singing songs in that voice, you know?
Sounds like you got a hobby now.
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't call it a hobby, more like
Disorder.
Side effect of loneliness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I do when I'm lonely.
Me? You were asking me? What?
Beat off. I've done it in the car too.
Yeah?
To climax. 70 miles an hour. On the interstate. For legal reasons. I'm joking.
I'm trying to think of...
Yeah, you can go to jail for that.
Take me to jail. You know what I'm going to do when I get to jail?
Lock me up.
Yeah. You put me in that cell, I'll do it again.
Lock me up. Throw away the key. I've been jerking off. That's I'm pretty sure that's a Kevin Gates song.
Yeah. Yeah. Either that or like Mariah Carey sang it one time.
You met Kevin Gates?
I did, yeah, I met him. Yeah. He bought all the peanut butter. He just bought it all. He grabbed a whole like box of Reese's peanut butter cups, like the king size ones, off our display rack. and just went, boop. And he looked at the girl he's with and was like, "You want something?" And she was like, "Yeah, I'll take a Hershey's." And he went, boop, and he had really big hands. And he just scooped out the remaining Hershey's and put it in the box with Reese's.
Dang.
He had really big hands. I was surprised.
Big hands. You
Yeah.
yeah. Say about big hands.
His favorite peanut butter?
Big gangster.
Yeah. Bitch, I'm a big gangster. Like, going back in time, I wish I'd have, like, because, like, there was people behind him, and he had to buy his groceries.
Yeah.
So I could have said whatever I wanted to.
Did they look like they knew who he was?
Huh?
Did they look like they knew who he was?
No. I was in a small town grocery store. It was old white people behind him. Probably thought he was gonna try and rob them or something. But like, I could have said anything I wanted to him, and instead I was just like my normal, like, and I know it's Kevin Gates, but instead of being like,
do you regret that like hard?
Yeah, I wish I would have like, he'd like walked up and I'd been like, "Saturday," or something,
Yeah.
you know, or like been like, I'm something of a rapper myself, and then did the shit we just did
Yeah.
20 seconds ago.
Start freestyling.
Yeah.
And you're like, give me 3 words.
Yeah, give me 3 words, Kevin, and I'll turn it gay somehow. you know. But yeah, instead I was just like, "Cash or card?" And he was like, "Card." And at Sullivan's grocery store, I'm sure I only ever worked like the one retail job really where I'm checking people out in the line. It would say the name on the card at the bottom of the screen. And for some reason I was like, that's not actually Kevin Gates. Like, in my head I was like, there's a chance that this isn't Kevin Gates. Even though it was fucking obviously Kevin Gates. Like, and he runs his card and it pops up at the bottom of the screen. It's like, Kevin Gates. I'm like, that's a cool story that I can tell my children.
Mm-hmm.
And they'll be like, who the fuck is Kevin Gates? Yeah. What's your favorite Kevin Gates song? You're on the topic.
Probably Satellites.
Yeah, that one's good.
That's the only one I know.
Yeah. I know that
Yeah.
one and Bitch, I'm a big gangster.
I heard that one on Talk To.
Yeah. Well. Yeah. I didn't like Kevin. Like, I never listened to Kevin Gates, and then I met Kevin Gates, and I was like, Kevin Gates goes hard. I fuck with Kevin Gates. Fuck, dude.
I seen clips of him like molesting the crowd basically when
Yeah.
he was rapping. Maybe smacking their butts and stuff. I felt him in me through the phone.
What if you want to go to like a fucking comedy show, like New Orleans?
Sure, I'm down.
I think
I've never been to one.
me neither. I mean, yeah, no, I've never even been to New Orleans. So, but I think Theo Von's playing there sometime this year, like in the next couple months. I think February.
I'll be down.
I'd go.
I like his clips and stuff. The one time I tried to watch one of his Netflix specials, it just wasn't.
You didn't fuck with it?
I didn't like his stand up.
But
I like his podcast.
he's super conversationally
yeah.
adept and funny. Because he's got a story for everything. Because like, you look at him and be like, yeah, I mean, like, I was going to the supermarket. You're like, oh yeah, I remember this one time growing up, we had this guy we called Supermarket because if you gave him $1.25, he'd give you anything off his body. You know, and it's like, that's funny. That works, brother. You know? You think you could do stand up ever?
Nah. Well, I think anyone can do anything. It's just, can you be good at it? I can definitely do it. I think I could do maybe a 5 to 10 minute set, and that's it.
I could do 5 minutes and get one laugh, for sure.
If I'm in the crowd.
Yeah. Yeah. If my mom's out there, I'll be good. You know. But I was thinking about it, and I was like, realistically, like the Brookhaven military, right?
Yeah.
What if we rented that slut out? Fucking packed it full of just people from off the streets. You know, be like, hey, we got something for you in here. Come on in. And then got up there and just did what we just did. You know what I'm saying?
I think, let's say we get 20 people in the building. I think 11 of them are leaving. Like,
that's over half. That's not good numbers. Did they pay for a ticket?
No, it's free.
Oh, fuck, yeah. That's not good.
11 are leaving.
Yeah.
And the remaining 9 are staying there because we start holding them hostage. So nobody else wants.
The other 9 are related to us or plan on marrying us. So,
Yeah.
I don't know. I think the like people that we went to school with would pack it out.
Oh, yeah.
They might not be entertained. They might leave, like you said. You know, I think we get 20 people in there. Probably 11 of them stand up and throw tomatoes at us.
Do you write jokes?
I've attempted to.
Yeah.
What'd you ask me?
Do you write jokes?
Do I write jokes? I write down concepts a lot. I had one I wrote down earlier, and I already told you it, so I'm not going to say it again. But it's about 23andMe, and I thought of this idea where like someone says something bad about my mom, and then I turn my phone around and I go say it to her face, and it's just her gravestone. And I got a pretty big laugh out of everyone I've told that and showed that to.
I think that catches a lot of people off guard.
Yeah. You know?
I laughed.
Yeah, you thought it was funny. But that's really all I care about. Belle doesn't think I'm funny.
Well,
Belle, as a matter of fact, usually when I make a joke, Belle tells me to kill myself, which is okay with me.
my girlfriend doesn't think I'm funny either. Or my fiance doesn't think I'm funny either.
What did I say? Did I say girlfriend or fiance?
I think
it's called her by her name.
Yeah.
Like calling her out her name.
Earlier, she was telling me she's afraid of, not afraid, allergic to cats. And I said, you're not allergic to pussy? And then I said, I'm not allergic. Or then I said, I'm allergic to pussy. It makes me come.
Yeah, dude, I remember that one time.
Oh, she didn't laugh.
Yeah.
I thought it was the funniest thing I've said all day.
Yeah, it was pretty good. Sometimes now I'm like, damn, I wish we would have said that the first time I was recording.
Yeah.
You know? Because it was funny the second time, but the first time I put my hat over my head like this. It was so funny. You know? How many kids do you want with me?
I think we would just keep having them until one of them became a basketball star.
Yeah. If I had a boy and you had a girl, do you think we'd make them be boyfriend, girlfriend?
Yeah, I was trying to see where you were going with that. But I think we could make them attracted to each other.
Yeah. I think it would work.
I mean, I'm attracted to you, so it's got to be genetically something.
I was going to say the same thing. I was going to get there. I was going to make one more joke about our kids fucking. But then I was going to be like, I want to fuck you, so my son don't want to fuck you. Fuck you.
What would you do if you walked in on me beating off?
Nothing. I'd probably be like, I'd probably walk out the room and come back in.
You ever been walked in on?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
What'd you do?
Said, get out. No, one time, I went outside to jerk off. To beat off, right?
Right. Well, at night.
No, broad daylight. And my dad looked through the window while I was out. He goes, Stephen, and I go, close the blind! Really quick. Yeah. Facetious comedy.
Yeah.
That was a fake story.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. One time Seth did walk in on me, and he just got this new video game, and he wanted to show me something on the video game. Mind you, my pants are around my ankle, you know, and I'm just getting good, really, you know. I still got a couple more minutes, and he busts in the door, and he's like, "Hey, come look at this," and I'm like. You know, And I'm like, yeah, I'll come look at it in a minute. He's like, no, it's really cool. I want you to come look at it now. And I was like, I'll come in a minute. And he's like, no, I want you to come look at it now. I was like, I'll come in a minute. Get out. And he eventually got out. And I went in there. And the really cool thing he wanted to show me was Conan O'Brien. I've seen Conan O'Brien 1,000,000 times.
Yeah.
He wanted to show me Conan O'Brien. So, yeah, when I lived there, he used to walk in on me doing everything, even his sister.
Tough.
So, that was crazy. What disease would you want to die from?
What's the most common?
Probably old age.
Is that a disease?
Depends on how you look at it. I mean, if being in water and not dying is swimming, then sure, old age is a disease.
I think I want to die from the Black Plague. I want to start it. I want somehow to start back and me be the originator, the first one to die.
That'd be pretty cool. If I had to die from any disease, probably depression. Probably.
I just get too sad.
Yeah. You know how hamsters would die if they're lonely?
Mm-hmm.
I just do that.
I had this one friend, and he had a parrot or some type of bird, and apparently Windex or some type of fabuloso kills them.
Yeah. They also die if you have sex with them.
How'd you find that out?
Scientific method.
Oh.
For hypothesis, and you test it. I was like, I'm pretty sure if I fuck this parakeet, it's gonna die. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. But anyway, Fabuloso, your story was better going.
Yeah.
Was this a Mexican friend?
No. It was Turner.
Oh yeah, I remember this.
And every time his mom would clean the house with a lot of Fabuloso, the parrot would die, and they bought another one, and then he didn't realize that's why that had happened. And then like a couple months or weeks pass, and she goes to clean the house again, and that parrot dies too.
We had a bird one time, and I killed it. I was like a little kid, and no one told me that you're not supposed to like just let it fly off your hand. You ain't got to throw it. You ain't got to kickstart it. You know. That's what I did. I threw it. I was like, "Be free." He was not free. He was free fall. That's what he was doing.
Dang. Could they just not fly?
Yeah, he had his wings clipped. Yeah, he just jumped around in his cage.
What did you throw him off of?
I didn't throw him off of anything. I threw him into something. Yeah.
Cool.
That's not. I really did kill a bird, though. I had a balloon when I was like 3. And I was letting the bird fuck with the balloon, and it popped it. And a piece of the balloon got in the cage. I was like a little child, so I was like, that fucking cage was childproof, and I couldn't get in that motherfucker. So there's a little piece that got in there, and the bird ate it, and he like choked on it and died. Like he got stuck in him. And yeah, and then my sister came and was like, my bird's dead. And I was like, that's crazy. Do you know how? Me neither. Huh? I also had one time my sister growled at me, so we sent her to the mental hospital.
Dang.
You ever send your sister to the mental hospital?
Not personally, but she's been a few times.
Whose sister hasn't, right?
Right.
Yeah. I feel blessed, man. I feel blessed to have the opportunity to do this. Yeah. With you, especially.
Yeah, I feel touched.
Yeah, touched by an angel.
By you, with you.
You know, what do you? I was going to end this, but I thought of another question. What do you think you would like be the first thing you do if you found out Shannon was pregnant?
Do I find out with her in the room?
Yeah, she tells you. Or she has your best friend tell you while y'all record your first episode of your podcast.
That would be, you're funny. I would hug her and be really excited, but behind her, like my face would actually be like,
Yeah, terrified.
yeah. Not because I don't want to have a kid with her, but because
Having a kid.
having a kid.
Yeah, I get that. I was thinking about this last night in the shower, which is where this question came from. I was like, what would be my genuine reaction if Belle came out and was like, I'm pregnant? And I thought about it, and it would I'd probably immediately drop to my knees and pray. Just immediately. Don't know what I'd pray to. I would just start talking, brother. Dear God, please don't let it come out black. Yeah. But yeah, man, speaking of God, I feel blessed to do this with you, man. I'm glad we get to do it. I'm glad we have an excuse to get together once a week and look at each other in the eyes like this.
Yeah.
And our women can't say anything. I'm glad I have an excuse to use this notebook. I thank God for you, brother.
It's been a great time.
Yeah.
Really enjoy it.
Yeah.
We should do this every week.
Yeah.